Greetings and welcome back to Don't Starve, the Wanderer's Challenge. So we're starting our third world here. I'm a little disappointed in my performance with Willow. I thought I'd do a little bit better with her. She really teaches you how to maintain your sanity to keep your base safe for the most part. And she has good tools to help maintain it with the fire, but it didn't work out. So we are going to do Wolfgang. Now, I've never really played him much, but he's really going to teach me how to maintain my hunger fairly well because of his transformations at certain hunger parts. He also has some sanity issues, but let's give it a shot and see if with Wolfgang we can find Wes. I think because he actually loses hunger faster, that he's going to end up being more difficult to survive in the adventure mode with. Right now, I can establish a base pretty quickly, but in adventure mode, you starting with nothing. I think I'm going to have a harder time getting through with him. All right. So we've got a supply of grass and stuff. I need logs, actually, and I do have some trees to plant, but we're going to wander around, and I have enough materials, I think, to make a divining rod right off the bat, but I've got to clear an inventory spot. Let us drop the trap and make a divining rod and just start looking right off the bat. And right now, I'm just going to be eating things as I find them. Butterflies would be a good source of food. So I need to get my hunger up a little bit. Right now, I think I'm at the threshold for mighty, or maybe I'm at the midpoint. But yeah, he's going to drain hunger fairly quickly. I need to find a good source of food, like beefalo. And it looks like we have another spring start, unfortunately. But we're close to one already. Let's just follow this road and see if we can't find our first thing already. This will probably end up being the box thing, I think. Not that way. Oh no, it's the ring thing. Alright, we're not really close to any others right now. I do have a campfire, but not a fire. We're getting farther from something. Okay, there was another one in this direction. Can we hope that it is the wooden thing? That would be a great place to set up our base. Wormhole. Metal potato thing. Well, I think this is a good spot to set up our base. It's already got some farms set up. Let's get rid of that so it's not making a lot of noise. Actually, get out the spear. We've already got some grass and twigs here. I just need some stone to set up an actual campfire. We have mole worms in the vicinity. Fire pit. We have mole worms in the vicinity. Let's go ahead and plant these. I'm going to spread them out even more than I did before. We're going to go 2 apart. And he is in wimpy form now. That means he'll at least lose hunger slower. And we've got a nice large field here to spread these out in. What is that? Is that a moleworm? No? Why can I not place that there? What is in the way? I do not have a torch. Alright, so let's set up... Oh, we got two wormholes close to this spot. Yeah, this is a good spot for base. Let's set up an actual campfire real quick. And do some cooking. Drop the torch over here. Grab these carrots. Oh, I've got a lantern. I didn't need to make the torch. I'd forgotten about that. Alright, so we need to see about how we're going to get our base set up. Let me put my rain hat on. That would have cleared up a spot. I do have a chest pre-made, yes. And I have a sign pre-made. Let's put that sign there. Now, where am I going to put my chest, my fire pit, all of that nice stuff, my alchemy engine? I would like it to be daylight so I can start planning this out. I can reorganize a little bit while I wait. Axe, shovel, pick. I need to go collect some, I need to go collect some stone, since I didn't bring any with me. Sanity is already starting to drop. Got a backup shovel there. Alright. Get me some quick food here. No, stop harvesting that. I'm trying to get that. Alright, so let's put our chest along here somewhere. We're probably going to put our fire pit here. Let me see. Yeah, we're going to put our fire pit probably right around there. It won't quite be centered, I guess, because of the placement of the farms and the grass, but that will work. So let's put our chest right over here. And start stashing stuff. Let's see, if it's going to be right about there, I want them right here at the end so I can start accessing them. Let's go ahead and stash some stuff that we don't need on us right now. I got a little bit of stuff cleared up. We can go get more lumber to get more. Sanity is not in the best shape. I do not have the materials to make a umbrella until I find spiders. So let us make some... let's watch the bees kill a bishop. And and make us a parasol. You can have that flower. You can have that flower. I'm leaving it for you. That is the one thing that's going to get me. The transformation is going to slow me down. Here we go. Now at least we can stay dry. Let's see how the bees did. They got him. Why are you chasing me? I was just a spectator. I didn't do anything. Leave me alone. So they cleaned out the clockworks for us. Let me get the stingers they left behind. Don't understand why they were so rabid on me. I didn't do anything to them. Alright, we got a few seeds to get these gardens going. But we're going to need lumber for another fire. I'm going to have to make do with torches and the lantern until then. I do have an axe, so I can chop down some trees. Let's stash this stuff that I have stacks of in there. And go find us some large trees to chop down. There's one. So we can at least get another fire going to be able to cook up some food. Speaking of food. Alright, back to the axe. Can't remember if his forms affect how quickly he chops down trees. I don't believe it does. Alright, so I've got enough for a campfire now. Let's make use of my lantern and do some wandering around. So one of the great things about the lantern is that when I decide to chop down a tree, I can drop the lantern. There we go. Alright, I can start making more chests. I do need to get some stone going so that I have a fire pit. We will have plenty of food around here thanks to the moleworms. Come here, butterfly! You will not evade me, even though I'm a little bit slower in this form. Gotcha. I believe I'm a little bit slower in that form. No, I'm supposed to be faster in that form, actually. Yeah. Let's drop a carrot and see if we can't get some real food. Let's drop that. Doesn't look like we're getting a gobbler. Alright, back to our base to set some things up. I do need to get my drying rack and crock pot and ice box set up. I am going to have to thin out a lot of these bees probably, but I can use the honey. I missed my base. It's this way. I should have known by all the birch nuts. Let's get our drying racks over on this side. Don't have enough charcoal for too many of them right now. I need rope. 6 rope. Alright, let's get something going to give us some food. Wonder what that'll be. Let's lure a mole worm or two over for more jerky. Ratatouille. Well, it's food. I barely gave me anything. Yeah, 25. Let's make another ratatouille real quick. Even though it is a bit of a waste, I could use the healing and stuff that it gives. But I've got these pine cones. Let's go down here. And I need a nice clear area for a burn patch. Actually up near the clockworks looks like it's going to be the best spot. Let's see if we can plant them as tight as possible here. There shouldn't be too much stuff in the immediate vicinity that'll catch on fire. There we go. Starving again. I definitely need to find me a herd of beefalo or a suspicious dirt trail to follow. I might have to crack open one of these beehives and munch down on some honey. And I definitely need to go get some stone so I can make an actual fire pit. I don't want to keep having to use resources for campfires to cook up stuff. Where's my lantern? Probably going to end up eating these carrots raw just not to starve. We had berry bushes, birch nuts. Let's follow this path. Even though normally you have an easy time going on over to another world, my stats were not in the best shape. And I started in an area that's not as prevalent for food as I'd hoped. And I wasted several carrots making the ratatouille, when I would have been better off, I believe, just cooking them and eating them as they were. This will work. It'll hurt my sanity, but it is food and healing. Yeah, sanity is going to take a bit of a dive. I'm probably going to end up facing nightmare creatures, which is what kind of got me into trouble in the last one, honestly. We need to find some real food. If we could find some spiders, we could go fishing. I need to get out of wimpy form, even though that'll end up costing me more in food. There we go. Food. And shadow creatures are going to be chasing me. comes a shadow creature. I'm going to ignore it while I run this direction. See if I can get my sanity up by plucking flowers. I need you, butterfly. I passed you, butterfly. And I lost the track because I got sidetracked by the butterflies. Oh, lordy. What did I do? Alright, let's drop a carrot to bait this thing out. I'm so bad at chasing butterflies. There we go. Sanity is still dropping. Let's get some spider silk so we can go fishing at least. As soon as I find my spear. And of course, no spider silk. Make another pretty parasol. That'll help with sanity a tad. It's the first spider den I found, otherwise I would smash it. Just to get my 2 silk to make a fishing rod at least, or an umbrella. Do we have beefalo? Please tell me we have beefalo. We have more spiders. Now I do have. Let's put my hat back on. I do have. I've already found one, so I will smash this one. I do have less damage in this form, so it takes me more swings to take things out. So we've got enough silk for an umbrella. We've got enough silk to make a fishing rod even. But food is a real issue. And I'm not hearing any sounds of beefalo. I do need stone. What to drop here? Let's just eat the seeds. I'm not going to bother with the niter if I get it. that way so I can quickly drop it. Alright, I have enough for a fire pit. Let's make our way back to our camp and set up our actual fire pit. And with the crock pot and the garden, or the farms, hopefully we can get some food going that will fill us up. I can make 3 meatballs if I get enough filler. I've got enough for 1 on me. If all the farms have grown, that's another one I can make. But once we get some crockpot dishes going and get our food level back up, sanity will be our next hurdle with this character. He's afraid of the dark and monsters, so he loses more sanity from nearby monsters and more sanity from the dark. My sanity's getting down to the point where the lantern is not providing much light. And I'm about to start starving, so I may end up having to eat some of these things. See, where was that pond? Over that way. Pretty parasol to help with sanity. See if we can get that. Got him. That's food. Don't drop it. Eat it. Thank you. Subsisting off of seeds on the way back. But once we get our crock pot going, we should be able to get our hunger taken care of. We're a good ways away from our base, though. You know, drop that. Let's get more filler on the way back. Are these green mushrooms? I can't mouse over and find out while I've got something on my cursor. I'm hoping those are green. Alright, base is right over here. We'll come back for those berry bushes tomorrow to see if we can get a gobbler to get more food. And also to see if those are green mushrooms that evening. Get our sanity taken care of. We've gotten our health taken care of for now. There, I have my view rotated. Alright, fire pit going up. We've got some jerky. And let's put it right there. And let's get some crockpot dishes going. That, a couple of carrots. I'm going to eat all of these. Let's go ahead and eat a jerky. Both carrots. And I want to hang on to the corns, put a berry in there. Got a couple of asparagus. Now there's a sanity drink you can make with asparagus, I believe. I don't need this. Alright, we're back in the middle form. See, there was something you could make with asparagus. Let me check that real quick. It was a sanity drink. I think it requires ice, though. But blue, hexagon, crockpot. Alright, asparagus discovery asparagus. I could have sworn there was something you could make with it. What's it called? There it is. Spicy vegetable stinger. Yeah, that requires ice. But yeah, it does 33 sanity. Requires asparagus, radishes. You have to have over 2 vegetables. Let's see, for asparagus soup, you have to have over 1 vegetable. So I should be able to make meatballs using 1 asparagus and then 2 berries. That should be meatballs and not asparagus soup. Alright, stomach getting full. And we've got more small meat to turn into jerky. We've got 1 more crop planted. We need to get more seeds. We need to get more chests. I do have enough logs to make at least 1 more chest. So let's do that. And I've got enough logs to make another chest. There we go. Now I can start organizing these a little bit. Get that sapling out of my way. Oh, I need a fire. Alright. More grass over there, but I'll wait till the sun comes up to grab them. Let's make sure I'm getting dry. So I've got some corn and some asparagus. That'll make asparagus soup if I add both of those. There was something I wanted to make. I can make the umbrella now, but I think I need a fishing rod. Yes. Because we need to get more food going really quick until we can get our stomach full or maintained a little more. Now I have some chests over there I need to stash stuff in. I could set up my ice box and throw these veggies in there. I'm going to need more fuel to last the night. I need to get me some more logs going. Yeah, he is not one to play chicken with Charlie with. He loses sanity pretty quickly doing that. But yeah, we're going to, after I can get some, oh, I've got enough light to start throwing stuff in here. So I need to go get some fish going and see if I can get some more filler along the way. But we're going to call this an episode. So thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.